final 7 left, FedEx 1403.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2 3 4.
Finish traffic, FedEx 1403, runway 07 left vacated.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Mic test, mic test. Test 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 3. Test test test. Test 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Okay, everybody, I think we've got it there. This is Captain Russell with Bravo 737 with a very special Thursday night flight club trip. We're headed out of Phoenix over to Albuquerque for the afternoon and try to catch back on some of our flights that we missed earlier in the week. So we actually had a power outage in my area, so we're gonna see if we can make this work today and get on out of here. So I'm actually flying in the kind of a livery that's near and dear to my heart. It's an American West livery, so kind of a historic livery there. It's a real nice little airplane. And we're in Phoenix. We're gonna head down to Albuquerque. I'm ready to push back just as soon as we get rid of this jet bridge. So hopefully hopefully we'll have a good flight and get through some of these technical issues we've been dealing with last time. So thanks a lot for being here. Again, I'm Captain Russell. You're with Thursday Night Flight Club, Bravo 737, and we're going to be flying American 126 today. Thank you. Phoenix traffic, American 126 pushing out of Foxtrot 5, Phoenix.
Beacons on. Brakes release. Clear to push. Tail right.
Sky Harbor traffic, Piedmont 427, about 10 miles from the field. We'll be turning left base for runway 8, Piedmont. And that's for Phoenix Sky Harbor. Aircraft calling, we're only getting static.
Oh, apologies. And Phoenix traffic, southwest 3608, departing runway 7 left on the Marble 1 departure Phoenix.
Okay, got you now. Sky Harbor traffic, Piedmont 427, 12-mile final, runway 8, Sky Harbor.
Sky Harbor traffic, southwest 3608 is clear of runway 7 left of Phoenix.
Sky Harbor traffic, American 1126, taxiing runway 07 left via Delta. Delta 8 and Echo. Sky Harbor traffic. Okay guys, here we go. We are taxiing out. Love this airport. You can see some of these KC-135 tankers. It's real nice there, over there on that side as well. Very cool. We're going to be headed out away from downtown actually, so there's downtown on the horizon. Normally we are departing this way, or arriving this way, so it's pretty cool.
Traffic Southwest 3608 is climbing to 10,000, and we're departing to the north, so final call for Peter Chevron.
Got some cool birds there. It's kind of neat to see, although I hate to run into them as we depart, so that'll be kind of interesting. Okay, we'll take the runway and go from there. Sky Harbor traffic, American 126, taking runway 7 left, departing on the 4.1 departure, Sky Harbor. Okay, here we go guys, we're gonna kick the jets and go. Auto throttle armed. Toga. We're gonna take this to the air and figure it out when we get there. Sky Harbor traffic, American 126, crossing 3000 on the 4.1 departure. departure, Sky Harbor. Alright guys, we're up and out. Passing right over, looks like the University of Arizona State, Arizona State University, Tempe. Sky Harbor traffic, American 126, crossing 7000, last call, Sky Harbor. And we are on our way to Albuquerque, everyone. Very excited about this little trip. You can see the vastness there of Arizona, the Phoenix area. It's actually a very, very large area of people living. So it's out in the middle of the desert, so it's kind of funny. Okay guys, thanks again for flying with me today. We're flying American Airlines 126 with the Join AVA group. Click that clock so we get some time. Yeah, so and we're happen to be flying the Old American West livery. Looks gorgeous to me. So we're headed out to Albuquerque, New Mexico to the Sunport. So we went Sky Harbor to Sunport. This is a Thursday night flight club trip that got messed up because my power went out last night. So it didn't turn back on until very late. So hoping to catch up on a couple of my flights and also work through the Join AVA VA. So kind of doing two birds with one stone. So we've got a Bravo 737 Thursday night flight club, but in a Join AVA virtual airline. So just hit 10,000. And we're going to come up here on 18,000. Flip to standards there. It's a good little trip, about an hour and 15 minutes plus or minus. So we should be able to zip on over to Albuquerque and yeah, be over there pretty quickly. These views are great. We're using chase plane to capture some of these amazing views. Hope you guys enjoy them. It's a little added bonus for you guys as well as me. Really love seeing these. Got a really nice little shot from over the tail, and then out by the wings, both sides. Some pretty cool stuff here. We'll be climbing up today to 35,000 feet, so flight level 350. Hopefully we'll be able to maintain that for a bit, and then we'll drop back down. So we'll be basically Phoenix to Albuquerque, and if we get a chance, we'll go Albuquerque to El Paso and make sure we're caught up with the group. We still have one more flight to catch up on, which would be Denver to Phoenix. Hopefully we'll get to circle back. I just want to make sure that we catch all of the flights that we have planned for Thursday Night Flight Club this year. We've got plus or minus 52 flights total, so every week. Actually, technically, I guess we have 104 flights because we do 2 flights a night. But yeah, it's kind of cool for sure. So thanks for being here. If you like this kind of content, if you like me, you like Captain Russell or Bravo 737 flight simulation in general, yeah, feel free to like it, and of course subscribe. If you subscribe, that helps me know what you like, as well as you get a little notification when I go live. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the flight. If I see anything exciting, I'll let you know. And yeah, hit me up in the chat if you've got any questions about tonight's flight or anything to do with the 737-700, which is what we're flying this evening. So.
Sky Harbor traffic, American 1543, taxi runway 7 left via Charlie Tango Echo. Phoenix traffic.
keep flying into Albuquerque. And watch the controls real closely. We just had some issues the last couple of times, no big deal. Okay guys, we are headed on to our descent. So we're at 34,000 feet. We got a little bit to go. But we will be there in a moment. We got, let me look here, see. 15, 20, 25 minutes, probably 20 minutes. Okay guys, so just like when we fly in Denver or any other kind of high altitude area, we always kind of mentally, we don't do it on the actual altimeter, but mentally we have to remember that they're 5,000 or 6,000 feet above sea level. So when you see a destination of 6,000 feet or 7,200 feet, whatever that looks like, you have to kind of put in your head, well, that's actually not 7,200 feet. That's actually 7,200 minus the level of the airport. So the airport's at 5,400. So 7,200 feet is 2,200 feet above the runway, which is basically kind of where you would establish 2,500 feet plus or minus. So kind of interesting. I always love flying in the Rocky Mountain West just because of that. You always have to remember some extra little, tricks, trades, whatever. We talked about this before, but when you fly from our home base in Tulsa and you fly anywhere west, even though the airplane is going up, just say up to 30,000 feet, by the time you get out towards the west, the sea level is raised 5,000 feet. So even though you're at 30,000 feet, you're actually only 25,000 feet above the land, or the ground. And so, yeah, it's still safe, 25,000 feet, obviously, but if you, for some reason, dial everything down to zero, you're going to be 5,000 feet underneath the land or the ground. And so you have to be really careful and make sure you understand that, set all your altimeters correctly, make sure you get everything dialed in so that, you're not just driving the plane into the ground. Transversely, it's the same thing. So if you leave, say, Salt Lake, Denver, New Mexico, Albuquerque, whatever, you're going to be at, 5,400 feet. So when you leave at 5,400 feet and you climb up to 25,000 feet, well, by the time you get out to, Oklahoma or even, New Orleans or wherever you're going, you're dropping further and further. So that 25 becomes 35,000 feet. So even though you're flying basically at a steady rate. So it's always very interesting to me how that kind of works out, but kind of cool. And I believe that's what's called shiprock. I may be wrong, but I think this is either shiprock or Flatiron or something. This is kind of a famous area here in New Mexico. As you can see we're still at 20,000 feet plus or minus, but it's stunning geographically up here, just with some of the way the mountain is. Oh, that's actually shiprock right there. Yeah, that's shiprock right there. Sunport traffic, American 126 on the arrival to Sunport, RNAV runway 21 on the Brit 1 arrival, Tamale transition runway 21. Yep. Yep. So we're dropping down here just a bit, about 17,000 feet. So once again, take 5 out of that. We're coming out of standards here. And unless I'm mistaken, right in front of us is Albuquerque. Just north or to the left is Santa Fe. It's the Rio Rancho mountain range there. There's a neat little restaurant up at the top and a Sandia Peak tramway, I believe, up there. So you can see downtown New Mexico just coming up above the windscreen. And there's the runway where we're coming in. Sunport traffic, American 126 on the Brit 1 arrival for the RNAV Zulu 21 Sunport. There's Albuquerque right there. Sunport traffic, American 126 on the Brit 1 arrival for RNAV Zulu 21, Sunport. It's going to be a little sporty little arrival here. There's a runway right there, lined up perfectly. Sunport traffic, American 126, final approach, RNAV Zulu, runway 21, Sunport. Here we go, final approach. Sunport traffic, American 126. It's part of runway 21. Sunport traffic, American 126, taxiing runway, or taxiing via Foxtrot. Foxtrot Charlie, Charlie the ramp. So, some comments about the landing. Nice landing, really enjoyed it. Actually, did not love the frame rate issue I'm having, so I'm going to need to figure that out. I don't know if it's a driver issue. I've had it in the last 3 approaches. I feel like the approaches have been great, but you know, I'm getting landing rates of like 208, and I was doing good 100 or less, so something's going on here. It's a computer issue, it's not really a flight sim issue, but it's driving me crazy. That all being said, considering we've had some issues here and there, it's not been bad for sure. Scenery here is gorgeous for sure. Really, really nice. There's the terminal over there, so we'll cross over here at Charlie and head to the terminal. Sunport traffic, American 126 crossing runway 12 via at Charlie, Sunport. Sunport traffic, American 126 crossing runway 08 at Charlie, Sunport. I think we'll just park it over there in Alpha 5. No, excuse me. Let's see. Alpha 3 looks good. Nice. All right, we're gonna shut some stuff down. Get that jetway over to the aircraft. Perfect. Get the doors open. Let everybody out here. Okay guys, this is going to conclude our first leg of this Thursday Night Flight Club realm. So we will pick up here in just a little bit and get over to our next destination, which will be El Paso, Texas. So I hope you'll join us here in about 15 minutes or so. So thanks again for jumping on with Captain Russell and Thursday Night Flight Club, and we're glad to have you. Hopefully you'll join us on our next leg, but if not, we'll see you next Thursday, and hope that you'll enjoy our content, subscribe, and like anything that we put out. All right, thanks y'all.